What's going on, guys? PepperBelly here, playing some Halo 4. Games released last night. Picked it up approximately 6 hours ago. Or actually, no, that's a complete lie. More like 14, 15 hours ago. I don't even remember. Earlier in the morning, because unfortunately there was no midnight launch where I was. But hey, whatever, man. The game's here. I'm playing it. It's friggin' fantastic. And I got a lot of things I want to talk about it, because it's quite awesome. And I know that a lot of you guys probably were a little bit skeptical. Some of you guys I know that were kind of just thinking, like, 343, can they pull it off as well as Bungie? And I can honestly tell you right now that I think they did. They did a fantastic job with this game. It's freaking awesome. The campaign was definitely something different from traditional Halo games. It kind of had the same pacing, but the way they went about doing it was completely different. Like, one thing I noticed, I'm not going to try to make any spoilers or anything, but one thing I definitely noticed that they improved on was having Master Chief actually look massive, and they kind of added a weightiness to him. So when he's walking around in cinematics and stuff, you can actually hear his boots like firmly hitting the ground, and they just really want to like pretty much improve and make it so it's a lot more obvious that like the Chief is definitely a bigger, heavier person, because he's not really a person, he's a fucking Spartan, right? So like he's in a, like his armor weighs a ton. And they do a good job of making you realize that, yes, in fact, he is really heavy. If you watched the Halo Forward Unto Dawn, the series they had going for before the release of Halo 4, and seeing how the Master Chief was like this massive dude, like super heavy and like crazy at every... They did the exact portrayal in this game as well. It looks almost identical in both, actually, except he talks a lot more in this game. But anyway, I'm playing some multiplayer here. Yeah, it's actually Infinity Slayer, I guess they call it. I don't know why they had to change the name from Infinity, you're like, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I don't know what the big deal about Infinity is, but the multiplayer is pretty fun, pretty challenging at times, but either way, this is actually my very first match I played in Halo 4 online, period, because I haven't played anything else yet. I've been playing quite a bit, actually. I got myself to SR9, or I think it's Spartan Rank 9, I don't really know. I know I'm around, or actually I'm a 10 now, sorry. And I got 2 gameplays from my first match, and then one when I got promoted to 2. Impressive, eh? Yeah. Impressive ranking system there. But, so I'll actually be posting that gameplay probably tomorrow, and fuck, man, I'm pretty psyched about this game. It's been a while since I've actually played a console game either, because, like, I was really into PC for a very long time, and console gaming just wasn't really doing it for me for a while. And I just kind of wanted something to re-inspire my interest in my console. Like, my Xbox was collecting dust. I was sitting there on my PC. It was also collecting dust, but at least I wiped it off, And I finally found this game the game finally came out, and I was kind of just like reinvigorated to play this again. And playing Xbox again feels fucking fantastic. It's a little bit different, a little bit tricky, because I'm not really used to playing with the 360 controller that much in a first-person shooter environment. Because I do use my 360 gamepad on my PC, but definitely not for first-person shooters, because, hello, I have a mouse and keyboard, right? So what the hell? Now, you can see this weapon here is pretty beast. I think it's called a saw or something along the lines of that. It's basically a light machine gun in Halo, probably the first light machine gun in a Halo universe ever. And as you can see, it just shreds everything. It's the most devastating weapon in this game, and it's the reason being you can't equip it as like a primary in your loadouts, because now you have loadouts, which every match you start, instead of finding weapons that are placed throughout the map, you actually can start off with a pre-designated loadout, and you can actually customize them with armor abilities and all kinds of fancy stuff. And basically it allows you to customize your character the way you want and have the equipment you prefer and match your playstyle, which is quite sweet. Like me, I like the Prometheus Vision, which is pretty much like the HRV visor in Blacklight Retribution. The only thing is, it's a little bit different because you can't actually... It doesn't, like, instantly show you where the enemy is. It sends, like, a pulse out, and it kind of, like, it starts from you, and it has, like, a circular pulse that just kind of goes out across the entire map, and, like, you won't be able to see what's farther away until the pulse finally passes that region. That you say you want to see a building that's like 100 meters away, and you release that pulse. It's not going to immediately show who's in that building. It's you have to wait for the pulse to go through the building and scan it, pretty much, which is kind of what it does. But either way, it's pretty fantastic, which kind of goes back to the ordnance you can call in, which is what I'm talking about. Kind of like a kill streak. It works similar to that, only it's not as gay as Modern Warfare or Call of Duty, because it's actually fair and it balances the game. It's not like a huge game breaker like Call of Duty has, which is like super crazy kill streak rewards. Like, oh, okay, here you got like some kind of orbital strike beam or something. That's actually from Crysis 2, but you know what I mean? Like shit like that. It's actually balanced. You know, it's not gonna be like Call of Duty where, oh, congratulations, you killed half a man. Here's the Earth's core in which you can blow the entire planet up with. Like, no, that's not what happens in Halo. It's not even like a massive boost to what you get. It's just miniature rewards, which are mainly just weapons. So it's not like some of the abilities which I have found was being able to run faster, which I'm not even sure the duration of that. I'm pretty sure it's till you die. So when I used it, I was running around extensively before I died, and I never wore off. So I'm guessing that's how that works. But it's still a great addition to the game. It kind of like likes to, what would you say, kind of spice things up a little bit, like, you know, stir the pot and just make shit crazy, because this game is kind of a clusterfuck at times, and I like it because of that, but at the same time it's kind of just like, what the fuck. But either way, this game plays fantastic. I couldn't be happier with it, and I'm pretty stoked to bring you guys more gameplay, because so far it's pretty great. You know, like the customization they have, a lot more simplified now, so instead of having to like earn credits and stuff like in Halo Reach, it pretty much just gets Spartan points, and every point you get for leveling up, you level up, you get a point. Bam, look at that. And you basically purchase items with points, and they either cost like 1, 2, 3, or 4, 6, or a bajillion points, and basically just gotta save up, keep ranking up, and saving them. And I'm not sure if they multiply by the time you level up, so you probably get to like higher levels, you unlock more points like at once. I'm not sure. Because, I mean, it'd be kind of ridiculous to unlock everything, because some things do actually require 3 points, which if you think about it, you'd have to level up 3 times to unlock that one item. So I'm not really sure if that's exactly how it works. I could be wrong, but basically, it is an unlock-based system, and you basically earn points by leveling up and playing the game. So it's pretty damn simple, and you can't go wrong. And a lot of things you can unlock are pretty standard there, but I mean, all the customization options are freaking awesome, and I'm looking forward to playing it soon. As soon as I'm done this video, actually, because I'm gonna render it and upload this video, and you're gonna watch it, and I'm gonna be playing Halo Reach when you do probably watch it, unless you're like watching it on a time zone in which I am sleeping or something. I wish I never had to sleep, honestly. That's one ability I can like full-heartedly wish for, is just a regenerating like body, never needing to sleep. Because think about how much time you waste sleeping. Like, I mean, I remember it was like an average. It's like humans spend like 60% of their life sleeping or something like that. Like, it's probably a little bit off, but maybe it's more like 30 or 40%, 45%, and 50%. I don't know. It's kind of ridiculous actually when you think about it, and it's kind of like, man, I could spend all that time playing video games, but instead I'm sleeping like a little bitch. Just kidding, obviously, but you know what I mean. So, yeah. I covered that a lot more quickly than I thought I would, but buddy, what's up? But yeah, anyway, I realized one thing that they did include, which I didn't really notice, or include. What am I talking? Jesus Christ, I love my English grammar right now. It's fucking immaculate. But anyway, the battle rifle. At first I thought it was semi-automatic because the way it sounds, it's kind of just like, okay, it sounds like I'm firing a semi-automatic. It is in fact burst fire. I'm sure most of you guys probably knew that, but for me, I was kind of just like, why did they change it? Like, when I was playing the entire campaign, I'm like, why did they make it semi-auto? This is retarded, but, like, in fact, it is burst fire, just sounds different. You definitely see the 3-round burst get out there. And they also changed a lot of the sounds. The sounds in this game, and the soundtrack itself, absolutely mind-blowing. They did a very, very good job with that. I mean, all the weapons sound super devastating. Like, really devastating. Like, you're getting punched in the face by like Jesus with like raptor Jesus, and it's awesome. Like, and the soundtrack is absolutely superb. Anyway, I'll be talking more about this when I make more videos. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Take care, guys.